Hi, my lovelies, it's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. So, if you were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the energies of the Wizard's Cauldron. Now, I'm just going to sort of pull this artwork in really close so you can see, because the artwork in this set is amazing. My beautiful friend Mel has done such an amazing job with these cards. So the Wizard's Cauldron then is all about sort of picking your battles carefully. So it may well be at the moment that you feel like you've been a little bit exposed, you might feel a little bit vulnerable, you might feel like you've been under a little bit of attack recently, and it's almost deciding and it's kind of weighing up the options if it's worth perhaps sparking up the cauldron to sort of send anything sort of negative back with love, of course, not needing to sort of hurt or cause harm to anybody. But it just feels like with this card that maybe some of you have felt like you've needed to sort of defend yourself recently and everything else. And yeah, like I say, there's just this real importance with this card to sort of just pick your battles kind of cautiously and kind of carefully. Okay, that's coming in like really quite kind of loud and clear with this card at the moment. So just be aware, just be mindful of how you're responding to things, how you're responding to energies at the moment. Okay, because there's this real focus, there's this real sort of feeling with this card of almost like it is just sort of picking your battles carefully. Okay, so just be careful this week if you've felt a little bit exposed, a little bit vulnerable, maybe you feel like you're under a little bit of a microscope and people are maybe slightly watching you and it's just maybe feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, and give them a reason to watch you in a fabulous way. Don't sort of feel like you need to sort of feed into any mind games or any insecurities or whatever. You know, if people are talking, if people are judging, if you know, if you're on the lips of other people, make sure it's for positive reasons and to sort of better yourself, I suppose is the key message with this. Now, I wanted to talk to you about the affirmations of this deck because I never really use the affirmations, and you can use them as affirmations or like mini little spells, and they're actually really good. So they're written by me. So like I wanted to sort of just share the one for this one with you as well. Hence why I've got my camera set up the way it is, so you can see my bulge, but you can also, I can see the screen from how I've got my camera set up. So I think that's going to be helpful as well. So the incantation for this kind of card then is, I have towed, wing of bat, a drop of this and that, a potion to calm and soothe the soul, whilst hot heads melt and lose control. No harm I cause, no magic wasted, I walk away or hurts deflected. So I just like that because I feel that's kind of like a really good summing up of what this card is about. Choose the battles, defend where you need to, you know, but actually if you don't need to defend yourself, if you can just walk away from stuff, walk away. Okay, but it's knowing and trusting that you're prepared at any time to spark the cauldron up should you need to go into that space. So it's almost like magic with a bit of a moral compass, really, if you've been drawn to this card. And I think that is often the way. You know, people say to me, oh, you're a good witch. Oh, yeah, I am a good witch, but I still will spark the cauldron up if I need to. So we can be nice witches and we can be sort of aware of energy and be respectful of energy. But if we need to sort of defend ourselves, we still will do what's required, you know. But it's a last result. And I suppose that's really how to look at this kind of card and situation a little bit. Now then, as we're moving into card number 2, we're going into the energies of the Wizard's Tree. So I'm just going to scroll down to find the Wizard's Tree. Now this is another beautiful, beautiful card, as you can sort of see here. So the Wizard's Tree, everything is about patience. Things don't happen overnight. Look at the beauty of that tree. Look at all the kind of crystal kingdom around it. Amazing. And I don't know if you can see, I'm going to bring this in quite close. He's just literally watering, you know, he's watering the roots of the tree. And that's basically what this is about. It's about being patient. It's about setting your intentions, putting everything out there, but knowing and trusting that things don't kind of happen too quick. Things don't happen overnight. Sometimes the best adventures or the best experiences or the best things that we seek or want, they take a little bit of time. They don't just happen overnight because we want them to. So it might well be that for some of you, you've been planting the seeds and you've been nurturing, you've been sort of in that vibration of patience, and maybe things are starting to show up. Maybe things are starting to come good. So maybe you're starting to see the actual love of labour that's been sort of put into place. So if you have been sort of tending or nurturing something, an idea, a project, could be many things. Could be a house move for some of you, could be a new relationship, could be a new type of career path or work, whatever it might be. So if you've been nurturing that and putting the plans in place, you might be starting to see those little sort of seeds kind of coming into full fruition and the beginning stages of something happening. So some of you might be getting job opportunities. Some of you, if you're going after a new house, might be getting house viewings, for instance, or if you're wanting a mortgage, suddenly that might be available for you. It could be so many things, like I say, but it's all about like everything starting to sort of blossom and grow. But it's taken time. You've done a lot of the hard graft, you've done a lot of the hard preparation work already, and things are slowly starting to sort of show themselves and reveal themselves to you. So it's quite exciting, but it's a slow process, and it can maybe sometimes feel like a little bit of a roller coaster, because it can sometimes do your head in, because there's maybe part of your energy that wants it instantly. You want it like yesterday, but things, the best adventures, the best experiences, sometimes they take a little bit of time to come into fruition, but they will happen. They will become. Okay, so sort of stay focused as well. So the incantation for this, I really like the incantation for this one then. I throw the seeds into the earth. I look, I wait, I just see dirt. Whilst time goes on, I slowly see a bud that blossoms there before me. I wait a day, I wait a week. 2 more leaves have blossomed as I speak. I get the point it's trying to make. Some things in life are worth the wait. So stay focused, stay patient, but know the universe has heard your call and it is coming. Okay, really, really important with this card. Now I've got to scroll back up to find the last one. Okay, so as we're going into card number 3, if you were drawn to card number 3, we're going into the energies of the Enchanted Forest. I love this one. I love all of them, but this is another cool one. So let me just find this on the screen a sec. So the Enchanted Forest. Okay, here we go. So with the Enchanted Forest, basically, some of you guys, maybe you've been really overdoing it. Maybe you've been pushing yourself quite hard. Maybe you've just been accessible to lots of different people or lots of different experiences. And you're needing a bit of a rest. You're needing a bit of a breather. You're needing to find yourself. So don't burn yourself out through the expense of other people or the expectations of other people. If you've been sort of working, and not even giving yourself any downtime or a bit of a day off, then maybe there's a need to do that with this card. Okay, it's just definitely needing to pause and put the world on hold temporarily. Doesn't have to be for very long, might only be for a couple of hours or a day. If some of you are sort of needing to have a little bit of holiday, give yourself permission to have that. It doesn't mean that you have to go away. It doesn't mean that it has to be really, really expensive. But maybe some of you are just needing to sort of have that downtime, that rest, that sort of just chill out time. And maybe some of you are just not getting that because your responsibilities, your duty of care, maybe is feeling quite overwhelming. The other thing I sort of feel very strong with this, we've got the big sun in this card, and I know the weather is very hit and miss at the moment. We have had some lovely sun, but we've still got a lot of kind of rain in between, and I think it's mega important when that sun is out, even if it's only for sort of 5, 10 or 15 minutes, if you're not able to have longer, get into your gardens. If you're in a workspace, get out the office for 15, 20 minutes and just grab that sun, because the sun, I also feel, is mega important for people at the moment, and I feel a lot of us are not always getting enough of that, and I think it really can make a difference. It can really affect our moods, how we feel, how we behave, how we handle the world around us. So do make sure you're grabbing that sun as and when the opportunity to receive it is there, even if it's only temporarily. Okay, I mean, I'm quite lucky because I get to obviously walk my little dog, so often I will go when it is quite sunny, not too hot obviously just to burn him, but, you know, hot enough where we can sort of take in some of the rays. So it's getting the balance right. But the affirmation or the incantation for this one's really cool. So I feel the earth, I'm going to hold that in so you can just see the card there. I feel the earth beneath my feet. Its roots pull me down and hold me deep. I feel connected. I feel at peace. The world falls silent. I find relief. No harm is caused, no voice is raised, whilst nature speaks and sings life's praise. So I love that one. And these have all come to me, these affirmations or these incantations have come to me during meditation, just to let you know. So they are very important, they are very powerful to me, and I really hope if they can help and if they can sort of work for you, then that's a bit of a bonus, really. So those are the cards this week. I hope you can take their messages. I hope they make a little bit of sense. I'm going to leave them with you. Just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's been supporting me at the various events, on the tour, on Zoom. I am now fully booked for readings before my holiday. The only spaces you may be able to get into, I have a couple of spaces next Thursday and next Friday because I'm over at Trowbridge doing a double sort of evening because I'm trying to get as much sort of booked in before my holiday as possible. So you can still come and see me there for in-person readings if you'd like to. That's at Colour and Crystals in Trowbridge. So speak to Jo and she can get you booked in on the time slots that are available. I also have one space left, which is the last space of the day. So I think that's going to be, it's either 2:30 or 3 o'clock. I think it might be 3 o'clock. I need to check that. In Frome on the 2nd of June at the Be Well and Calm Spiritual Fair. So you can grab a sort of last minute space to see me there. And then I am literally off grid for my holiday. So anyone wanting to book in readings via Zoom or Facebook video chat, it's going to be now end of June into July that I'm quoting. So thank you very much. So I will leave it with you. Have a beautiful week. I'm in Hungerford this Saturday for a full out, it's sold out, I believe. So looking forward to seeing everybody in Hungerford. And if I don't see you there, I hopefully will see you on Zoom or maybe at one of my dates on the tour. We still have, obviously, the upcoming show in Ilminster at the Warehouse Theatre happening on the 29th of June. Tickets are still available, so get booking. It would be amazing if we can sort of sell that one out. We sold it out last time, so fingers crossed we do that again. So look after yourselves, have a beautiful week, and I will see some of you lovelies very soon. Take care, love and blessings. Bye for now.